Hit 3 milestones today. That's pretty big. My name's Hayley and this channel is about all manner of things, but these videos are part of the One Punch Man challenge that my husband and I are doing, which consists of us working our way up to doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. It is all based off of the anime One Punch Man, where the main character is extremely strong and can take anybody out with one punch, and that is the workout he does every day. We are in the middle of the 5th increment, which means that we are doing 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 squats, and a 5-kilometer movement. Let's see how the morning went.
Good morning. It is day 31. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. By the end of this, we'll have been doing this for an entire month. I'm pretty stoked about that. On top of that, I do weigh myself. I've mentioned before, the point of this is not weight, but weight loss is a perk of more exercise and more awareness of food. And before I started this, I weighed myself, and I've weighed myself today, and I am down 9 pounds from the 1st of March. From the 1st of March, I'm down 9 pounds. I'm pretty happy about that. I haven't changed anything too drastic. I ate cookies yesterday, and that's totally fine. So it's not like we're going crazy and not eating anything, but I'm very proud of that. Of course, there's more that I can do and more that I can learn through this challenge, but that is definitely a little boost to my morning, a boost to my accomplishments for the month. But I have to go get to that workout and then get my butt outside. So let's see how that all goes.
Captain's Log Day 31, good morning. It's almost middle of the week 5, today's Wednesday. Week 5 is our vacation week. We don't have any work, so that's great. Means we can take it a little bit easier this week, and we have been for the past 2 days, which means we've been getting up later, sleeping in more. Trying to cut it down now, just so it's easier on us next week. So it's not just, hey, you're back to work. It's also, hey, you have to get up half an hour or 45 minutes earlier than usual just to complete your 6-kilometer walk. So on top of the usual 100-day challenge, we also have the challenge of wake up earlier during the vacation. But I'm fairly sure we can get into a habit of it. I mean, we did 30 days of the challenge, and today's the 31st. I think we got this. The workout part, we'll see how the breaking up the exercises goes. Kind of hard to tell from one day. So day 2 of breaking up the push-ups and sit-ups. Let's do this.
For the workout, I did go back to basics and just push through the 50. I did break them up into manageable chunks, but I didn't swap between exercises. I did the full 50 push-ups, and they were hard, just as they were yesterday. And then I moved on to the sit-ups. The sit-ups today were a lot harder. I did break them up into 5 sets of 10. When I was in the 3rd set, I needed a little bit of motivation, so you might notice Dyson, one of our cats, was there, and I was giving him scritches every time I got to the top, which was really helpful. Then I moved on to the last 10, and I think it's 7, I just screamed, not screamed, but made a loud noise coming all the way up. It just hurt. So 7, 8, 9, and 10 were I was done. So I collapsed on the floor, took a couple breaths, and then I got up. I moved into the squats. I did 2 sets of 25, but I was definitely feeling it to the latter half of the 2nd set. I did a lot of leg and hip movements yesterday, exercises with my trainer, so kind of all tracks. After that, Alex went and he went through his push-ups and sit-ups, but he did them as blocks. So it was a chunk of push-ups and a chunk of sit-ups as one set, and then he rotated through that till he had 50. He will tell us how he feels about those in a little bit. And then he moved into the squats. After finishing the workout portion, we got ready and we headed outside.
And we're back. Day 31 is done. The walk was nice. The workout was... it was. I mean, it's hard. What I notice is by the time I do the push-ups 30-40, I can feel my abs and they're hurting. So doing the ab workout and push-ups, I think both of those are working out my abs one way or the other, especially on the wider push-up. So I should have abs of steel by the end of 100 days. If I don't, I won't be disappointed, but I'll be questioning what am I doing wrong. But yeah, workout was nice, walk was nice. Small tip, if it's under 10 degrees Celsius outside, I would recommend wearing 2 sweaters if you're not going to be running all the time. At least that's my personal magic spot for comfort. Maybe it will be helpful to you, you never know. But yeah, the workout for day 31 is done. And now we're gonna go take a shower and have some coffee. So let's get this day started. See you tomorrow.
Whew, and just like that, day 31 is done. We are back. It's actually the fastest 5 kilometer I've done so far. Pretty happy about that. The time was closer to 12 minutes on average. Just kind of pushed through, did minimal jogging today. A lot of walking by that time, but didn't have too much pain. At the beginning, we started kind of up a hill, like climbing. So my left calf cramped up a bit, but I managed to walk it through. So by the end, I think about 2.5 kilometers in, I was fine. I had no issues, no pain. At 2.5 kilometers, I also turned to Alex and said, geez, 5 kilometers is far. Any of the other 2 days that we've done this, we've gone like through the park and then like rounded up the outside, and it didn't really seem as far. Today we went the opposite way and just felt like we just kept going and going and going. That being said, it was a good trip. We are back before 10, before I even recorded the video yesterday, so that's progress. Had a hard time falling asleep last night. Weird dreams. I'm a person who always has weird dreams. I'm going to go over to the local running store and see if I can talk to them about my shoes. Fun fact, in the heel of my shoe, on the inside, the like top fabric and the bottom have separated and there's a hole. And that's the exact spot where I've had issues with blisters in the first few weeks. So I think that might have also had something to do with it. Through my Googling, and I joined 2 groups on Facebook about running, and their recommendations are don't wear cotton socks, and yes, that happens with some shoes. Well, the socks I'm wearing aren't cotton. I looked it up. They are, I think, polyurethane, spandex, and rubber, so they don't get any more plastic than that. So I hope to go over to the running store today and talk to them and see if they can give me any advice or any suggestions. I don't want to get rid of the shoes just because they're still pretty new and I shouldn't have to toss them, but I'm gonna have a realistic conversation with them. I did wear them today, tied my foot in a lot tighter, and it didn't move, but I suspect over time it might bother me if it keeps wearing off, so we'll see. I'll give you an update in a little bit.
I did make it over to the running store. Went over, took my shoes and my socks, and I spoke to the staff there to see what their input and suggestions were about the holes that I have in my heels on the inside. The gentleman that I spoke to, he had mentioned that it can happen for a variety of reasons, but the main reason is that your heel is not properly situated in the back of the shoe. So I had seen a lot of comments about cotton socks being the culprit, and I did check. The socks that I was wearing were basically completely plastic, so no cotton there. So I was unsure how the cotton would make the hole, but he basically said that it was from your heel moving. Given that the first week, I don't think my foot was like properly like locked in with the lace lock, so that probably played into how it developed. I did lace the shoes tighter today, so there was no play in my heel. But after leaving the running store, I did take them over to a shoe cobbler, and actually my shoes are there now, so I have to figure out something for tomorrow. I dropped them off to have the heels repaired, because it was going to cost about $40 to have them repaired versus, another $200 for a pair of shoes. So I thought that was a little bit more affordable. Plus, I didn't want to just toss them out or get rid of them because they're still, there's nothing wrong with the shoe part, it's just the heel. So when in doubt, get the shoes repaired. So I will get those back on Tuesday, which means I have a handful of days to do with other shoes, so we'll see how that impacts my performance. Day 31 has been pretty awesome. As I mentioned, there was a few things that were personal milestones today, so 31 days of this challenge done, check complete. I've lost 9 pounds in a month, check complete. And I did do the fastest 5 kilometers, so I am trying to move the time closer to 10 minutes as much as I can, opposed to being in the high 12s, so I can keep that time down. But every second counts. Every time I'm more consistent with my pace, it just works out a lot better. Overall, I'm very happy with all that I've accomplished this month. I'm very happy with all that I've learned, and I look forward to the next full month of this challenge and seeing how far I can go for the month of April. I would like to say thank you so much for watching these videos and supporting my husband and I through this challenge. It's definitely not easy, but it is 100% worth it so far. And I do hope that you can take a moment of your day and just hit that like button, show us some love. Gives me a bit of a pat on the back. It's literally the easiest thing you can do all day. Just hit that like button. It helps other people find these videos, and if you're new here and you've not yet subscribed, please do. It allows you to keep seeing what we're doing, seeing how this journey is evolving, and hey, maybe you'll be inspired to do something too. So hit that subscribe button and that notification bell while you're at it. And we'll close out today like we close out every day with the mantra: I've got this, you've got this, we've got this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.